What's going on, guys? EirronJ, and welcome back to another episode of Glory Man United. Of course, our career mode on Football Manager 22. So last time out, we did lose to Man City in the league, and then we beat Brentford in the league as well, 4-0, and then we absolutely destroyed Chelsea in the first leg of the Carabao Cup. So this episode, it might seem a little bit like deja vu, but it is not. We are playing Brentford again, this time in the FA Cup. Then we play Chelsea in the second leg, and then we play Brighton in the Premier League as well. So 3 different competitions going on today, with 2 of them being the same people we played previously. So it's going to be an interesting one, and let's hope that we can have similar results to the first 2 matches we played with Brentford and Chelsea. I'd take another 4-0 and another 6-1. And then obviously we've got Brighton, who have just moved out of the relegation zone, as you can see on the left there. We do sit top of the league currently with a 29 goal difference, which is absolutely incredible. And then we have 3 points ahead of our rivals, Liverpool, as well. So yeah, we'll jump straight into things, and hopefully we can grab a win against Brentford. So the team we're going to be fielding is Ronaldo, Cavani, Rashford, Lingard, Pogba, Fernandes, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Varane, Wan-Bissaka and Henderson. And then, of course, the reason that we are playing Lingard so much is because Jadon Sancho is injured for another 4 days. In 4 days' time, he will come back, hopefully. And, who else have we got? We've got international duty for Eric Bailly. We're not really too bothered about him. And Shaw is not too happy because we're not playing McTominay enough, which we addressed last episode. But, hopefully he cheers up a little bit. Or we'll be getting replaced on a permanent basis by Tellers, who is also in support of Scott McTominay. So we'll get rid of both of them if they're going to complain too much. But as you can see, look how familiar this team is now with this formation and the tactics we're playing. That is incredible. We're nearly at 100%. The intensity is low, which I'm happy with. It's under 50%, which means that our risk of injuries is pretty low. It's not the lowest it could be, but we do need to press as well at some point. So we're going to jump straight into things. That is the team. I like putting the team forward so you guys can see who we're going with and who's been left out every time. We'll go to never press for Christoph. I don't think that was an instruction on the first one, but as we do every episode, we are going to tell the boys that we have faith in them. Get out there and make a difference. Of course, we're going to with positive messages in the press conference. We're going to jump straight into this. MUFTC now, what the hell? Okay, I don't know why it's changed to that. There was an update recently. I think it was today, actually. I did the update this morning, so we now have a different name. I might have to get a new pack, which changed everything, because mine's probably a little bit outdated, I think. The kit's changed as well. So this one might have been updated slightly, but I'm not liking that. Has it always been black? Pretty sure it used to be green. But yeah, so far we have struggled to get into this one. Let's encourage the boys. We should really be winning this one pretty comfortably, especially considering we hammered them in the league. Why would it be any different in the FA Cup? I won't want to be going out now. We should be making it to the goal is to make it to the semis of the FA Cup. Possibly win it if we can. That would be the goal. What? I don't know what happened then. I thought Rashford was fouled. Obviously not. But yeah, I think if we're going to win a title, the main aim is the FA Cup, so we can't be letting players through like that. Luckily, it's a terrible shot from Foz, but that could have been... Who's injured? Luke Shaw is absolutely knackered. Okay. So we will get rid of him. There we go. And actually, how do I change players? Like, oh, there we go. Okay, I've seen that you can do that. I didn't know how to do it though, which is cool. Come on, Lingard. You've got to be doing better than that. Let's demand more from the boys as soon as we can. Because so far, we have looked terrible. We've had 6 shots, not a single one on target. And Fours has made it 1-0. We're going to go attacking. We're going to berate the boys. Get rid of that. I've demanded more from them. So let's hope that we can push forward now. Look, we're getting absolutely destroyed by Brentford. Ronaldo's looking a little bit tired. We might have to take him off. As I say that, Ronaldo does equalise it just before half-time. Nice little ball through from Lingard to make it 1-1. I will stay attacking, but Ronaldo looks like he might have to come off. He's looking pretty tired. I might go positive instead of attacking. You can't be giving away balls like that. What is going on with this team? We've given away a dangerous free kick. Is it going to be 2-1 before half-time? It is. The keeper doesn't even move. What? I don't even know what to say. I really don't know what to say. That is just terrible. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get Ronaldo off. He looks alright now. We'll leave him for a little bit then. But he looked knackered at the start, so... demand more from the boys. You've got to be... You can't be losing to Brentford. This is one of the competitions... Oh, come on. This is the competition we want to advance in. Like, this is... Like, target numero uno. We should be absolutely destroying this. Encourage. Come on. Press forward. Do something. I've got faith, but we're looking absolutely shocking. 12 shots. 2 on target. This is not the greatest start to an episode, I don't think. Come on, Ronaldo, please. Put the ball in the box for somebody. Cavani, thank you. Cavani ties it up and makes it once again 2-2. We're taking off Rashford. He looks knackered. Martial can come on, and we'll save that final sub for either Fernandes coming off or maybe Ronaldo coming off. We'll see. Don't let them back into it again. Just get the ball out. Press up the field. Come on, lads. The Ronaldo's through. Come on, Ronaldo, please. Thank you. Is he offside? He's not. He is onside. And now we just need to hold on to this. I'm going to praise the boys. Ronaldo actually has been our star player, even though he's not fully fit. He's struggling a little bit, but yeah, he's done alright. He's not done too bad for us. You know what? I'm going to praise the boys. I'll wait for this last substitution from the dugout to be, you know, suggested, and I'll just, whoever it is, Ronaldo can come off. Yep, that's fine. Get Greenwood on. Hopefully he can score a last minute sort of killer for us just to kill this game off. It's not looking likely. We're not really pressing the field very well. Greenwood is through, and that's a beautiful save from Fernandes. And we do have another chance. Let's hope they don't counter-attack from this one. In fact, I should probably go back to balanced, and we will listen to the instruction there as well. And that should do it. It is. We have managed to win that one. We made it hard. That could have been... Ah, God. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. Luckily, Ronaldo was there to save us. But it was not a great result, was it, really? And there's still so many teams left. Hull, how did Hull do? They got slapped by Luton, of course they did. Right then, we do have the next draw for the FA Cup, and Diego Dallo has been injured for 3 weeks as well, which is brilliant. That is just what you want to hear. One of your best backup right or left backs getting injured for 3 to 4 weeks. But we will move on to the 4th round draw. Let's see who we are going to get. We are going to play Sheffield Wednesday or Sheffield United. So we're going to play one of the Sheffield teams, which is a pretty good result for us all in all. We could have been against a much harder opponent. Right then, we are going with a slightly altered side. We're going to be playing a weaker team who are less familiar with our tactics, but the intensity remains pretty much the same. So we are going to be playing Cavani, Rashford, Martial, Lingard, McTominay, Fred, Telles, Jones, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka and David De Gea. Resting some of the big boys. Van der Beek is on a yellow card as well, and I would like him to play in the next round if we do get through. So I'm going to leave him on the bench for this one, and hopefully we don't have to use him. But yeah, as always, we will be going with the defensive midfielders in midfield of McTominay and Fred, and then pushing the left and right back up to wing backs, and playing attacking instead of the normal defensive role. So this is the team we're going to go with. Hopefully we can, if we do lose, not lose by enough that it ruins, you know, our chances of making it to the next round. I think was it 6-1 on aggregate at the minute, so it's going to take an absolutely incredible performance for Chelsea to, get through. I think. Oh, it's 6-1. So yeah, they need to score 5 goals, really, don't they? And stop us from scoring any goals against them, which hopefully we can do. Skip everything and just jump straight into it. So fingers crossed. With a 6-1 aggregate, I can't see it happening, to be completely honest. If we're struggling, we go down like what, 2 or 3-0, then we might bring a couple of the big boys on and just see what happens, as it is instantly 1-0 to Chelsea. So we'll skip. This is one of those matches that I hope just goes quick, to be honest, because I don't want to be... It's not really a match that I care too much about, unless we do start getting absolutely hammered, as it looks like we might. That's 2 shots in the space of 10 minutes that have been absolutely great from Chelsea, as they slowly look to be pulling it back. And so far it has been all Chelsea. The boys just do not look like they are interested at all. Luckily we get let off again there. That is going to be a corner. Big save from David De Gea, and this pressure is going to continue. I don't want to be seeing loads of highlights, that's the thing. Just encourage the boys to... Why? Why are you upset, boys? Why are you upset? You're upset that I'm encouraging you to go ahead and score a goal. What is going on? Like, the boys are becoming divas, it seems a little bit. Rashford is offside. I'm pretty sure it looked like he was way off. So we will not be tying the game up. Of course we won't. He was quite a way offside. Skip that replay. We don't care about that. Just make this match go quicker, please. Just hurry up. We don't need to see the highlights from this final game. Nobody cares. As long as we win, who cares? Just get it over with. Another big save, and we could hit the counter-attack, but of course we're playing some of the most terrible United players we've currently got in this team. So is this one going to be given, or is he going to be offside as well? Okay, so we are still at 1-0. Skip the replay. We don't care about the replay. Just get it over with. We want this game to be finished already, like I've said already. Right, dressing room. Okay, our passing's been okay. Go, 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 go. Hopefully no more highlights. Demand more from the boys. I don't care if you're upset. I just want you to go out and do something. We've managed 2 shots with 1 on target, and they've managed 14 with 8 on target. That just shows who's really turned up for this one, to be honest. And every shot, every pass, should I say, is just incomplete. Is that one going to be given? Is he onside? He looked onside to me, but we'll see. Yep, he is onside. Skip that. We don't care about it. Why are you all so upset? There we go. Rashford pulls one back for us. Because I just want this. This is like a throwaway game, basically, isn't it? We're not going to lose from this point. So we'll just skip every replay we get, if we can. Encourage the boys. If you're upset, you're upset. Who really cares at this point? Out of the starting 11, how many of them do we actually care about keeping happy? We'll just sell them and replace the team if we have to. McTominay's pretty much gone. He's spat his dummy fully out. Rashford's happy. I mean, he looks happy there as well. Cavani will be gone soon because he's getting old. But we do want to keep him happy because he's a decent striker for us. Wan-Bissaka, another one who's upset for no reason. I don't get it. David De Gea is like a backup keeper for us now. The rest of them, I'm happy to lose and just sign replacements, to be honest, as we luckily managed to tie the game up at 2 apiece. That ball was... I think that was one of the luckiest goals I've seen, to be honest. Wan-Bissaka, what's he do? He crosses it in. Martial has a shot, and then it deflects off a defender, and Rashford's there to header it in to the back of the net. And, yeah, like I said, the game is gone. We don't really care too much now. Let's praise the boys. Are they going to be upset at me praising them as well? Is that how it's going to work? Who are we taking off? Wan-Bissaka. Bring on the Nemanja Matic. Oh, fuck. That'll do. Tells can come off. Shaw can play a couple of minutes. Rashford's through and goes for a shot from absolutely nowhere for absolutely no reason, but logic. Chilwell could manage to seal the win for them. I think he has. And that's going to be 8-4 on aggregate. This has been a crazy tie. 12 goals in 2 matches is absolutely crazy. And that is the end of it. So we do make it through to the next round. And I can't complain with that. We do make it through to the next round. I'm happy with that. Let's jump straight into the final match against Brighton. Okay, quickly, the Carabao Cup final is against Arsenal on the 27th of February. So we might get silverware yet. We do have to play Arsenal at Wembley, so it's not like as a home or away team. I mean, it might favour Arsenal because they are in that area anyway, but we'll see. The last team to win it, of course, were Manchester City. So hopefully we can bring it back to Manchester and beat Arsenal and get a little bit of silverware at least. Tick that one off. Not that it matters, but it'd be nice to get at least something from the first season. Okay then, final match of the episode then, and we have got a couple of players who are a little bit tired, but we are going to risk it, and depending on how it's going at half time, we will bring a couple of these players off if we have to. But we do have Ronaldo up top with Rashford. We've got Sancho back from his injury. He's no, he could play like 60 minutes, so we'll play him for 60 and then we'll bring him off depending on what's going on. Then, unfortunately, we do have an injured Greenwood, who will be back to training tomorrow. So we're not going to risk him. We're going to leave him off. In fact, we will take him off the... I don't think we can take him off the bench, actually. No, we can. We can swap him for Lingard. Lingard can go there instead. So then we've got Sancho Fernandes. He's going to be dropping into that left wing position. We've got Pogba and Van der Beek in the holding midfielder roles. And then we've got Shaw back in the team. Maguire, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, and Dean Henderson is going to drop back into his normal place as the number 1 keeper. Everyone else is pretty happy. There's a few tired players or upset players in the team. McTominay is leaving, I'm pretty sure. Newcastle did bid 32 million. I think 26 of that is up front, and then the rest is in 2 installments as well every 6 months, I'm pretty sure. So he should be gone in January, and we'll look to replace him. And Fred will discuss maybe a new contract with him, and maybe get rid of that concern that he's got. There's a couple of players who are concerned. Mainly, supporting McTominay, which I fully understand, but he's kind of got to learn his place. There's not really much we can do if we've got a player like Donny van der Beek in front of him, and there's Fernandes, Pogba. Like, you're not going to get played in front of these players. You can play cup matches, and if you're not happy with that, we will easily find a midfielder who's young and will play in that position and not complain too much about it. So yeah, we do play Brighton now, who are sitting pretty much just above the relegation zone, as we can see. They are 1 point above relegation. If obviously the game ends as it is, if we absolutely slaughter them, which I'm hoping we do, then they would drop back into the relegation zone. As I say that, in the first 5 minutes of the game, Rashford has managed to find the back of the net from a beautiful cross from Bruno Fernandes. He picks up that ball on the right-hand side, goes past the player, slots it through nicely, and the keeper has to do better there. He can't be letting that one in. But I will not complain. We are currently 1-0 up against Brighton, and we could quickly make it 2 if a penalty goes our way, which it might. We're looking for a penalty review, and we have been given a penalty, so this should be 2-0. Come on, Ronaldo, don't miss it. Put it in the back of the net for us. He does. Bottom right corner in the 8th minute to make it 2-0, and this could be an absolute slaughtering we're about to witness. We could be scoring quite a few more goals to add to this tally. We're at 54 goals now. This is incredible. I thought that update might have changed things a little bit for us, but it looks like we're just going to carry on exactly where we were. And we get another free kick. Yep, so Fernandes is going to have a second chance at this, and Sanchez luckily makes the save for them. So far we've had 6 shots on target in the first 17 minutes of this match. And this could be key highlights galore if things aren't careful, which means, of course, this is going to be a pretty long episode. And not that it's a bad thing, it's just it takes quite a while to edit down, that's all. the longer it is for me to record, the longer it takes to edit it. And yeah, sometimes with a game like this where we're just absolutely destroying it, I feel like it could be quite boring for people watching. I've kind of got to fill the time as well. We're just kind of watching this. I wish you could only show like highlights if it's a goal or like a foul, like a major one, because some of these key highlights are terrible. As Rashford does find the back of the net once again and manages to make it 3-0. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath, and hopefully it's not going to put you guys off too much, but I think I'm going to start skipping these replays in these matches that we're winning by this much, just because, you know, I don't want to bore people with, I was watching the same thing like twice, and the match goes for so long anyway. We've had like, what, 6-7 highlights already, and we're not even past the first half yet. Whereas one of my Hull City videos might be a lot shorter, as Ronaldo, again, puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 4-0. That is going to be a double brace for us in this match. One from Rashford and one from Ronaldo. So we'll skip the highlight once again, like I said. And that does, oh my god, I mean, they're quite far ahead in terms of goal difference. So, yeah, even if we do slaughter them, which we are definitely doing, it's not going to push them back into the relegation zone, which is nice for them. They've got that goal difference to fall back on. And this is what I'm saying. Look at the highlight after highlight. It's not. We don't need to see this. We could quite easily skip this, and we do go 4 points clear as well. I'd imagine it will stay like this. I can't see us losing now, and we've just been dominant this season. Absolutely dominant. The Premier League title may be coming home. We may be getting it back in the first season, which would be incredible. The player management, on the most part, has been pretty good. Apart from McTominay, who's, you know, pushed through a move, we've done all right, I think, in terms of like player management, keeping players relatively happy. Players aren't like wanting to leave too much. It's mainly just McTominay who's wanted to leave, and we're doing well in the table. We're not struggling. We're 4 points clear. There's a lot of games to play, of course. And we did lose to Man City, which kind of bridged that gap a little bit. But I think at the very worst, we're going to finish second with a massive goal difference. I think Liverpool did that a couple of seasons ago. Man City won the league, and Liverpool finished second, and their goal difference was just like a stupid amount. So I think things will probably start to slow down as we get later into it, as March pulls one back for Brighton, as I'm babbling away. And we will skip that highlight. We will also, I'm just going to not talk to them, to be honest. They seem to be divas at the minute. They get a little bit annoyed about stuff. And look at we don't need these highlights. When we're trying to keep episodes short to keep people engaged, these are not the highlights we need. As Morpay gets another one back, and this could turn into us going from 4-0 up to losing to Brighton if we're not careful. Wan-Bissaka is knackered. Sancho is knackered. We need to encourage the boys. It's not going to go well because we're winning out, aren't we? But hope that works. It's probably not. It's probably going to be a negative response. It'll definitely be one now because Rashford just scored. I should have done praise instead. But hindsight is a wonderful thing. We'll skip that. And yeah, look how upset everyone is now. Let's get off Wan-Bissaka. There's not really anyone who can come on, so we'll just put him there. And we will also get rid of Bruno Fernandes, who is looking pretty tired. Get rid of him. And now we should be cruising to a nice win. And I don't want to watch these highlights. Get rid of the highlights, please. We're just watching us kick the ball from end to end. Why could we have not have started the highlight from here? That we could have started it from there, where I just said. We didn't have to watch all of that thing before that. It's supposed to be key highlights, not extended key highlights. Wait, have I got extended highlights on? No, I've got key highlights on. So, why? Let's praise the boys. We're still winning, aren't we? Everyone's happy. Of course you are. And what is this? Why are we watching this highlight again? Just, oh my god. I'm going to see just what I can snip down from this one. This has been a real... I can sense this is going to be a pretty long episode. It usually takes me like 20-25 minutes to record these. We're at 35 minutes at the minute. I'm hoping I was just AFK doing stuff while I was recording this, and it's actually a lot shorter than I think it is, but it's seeming like a long one, boys. I apologise, as Rashford does manage to get his 4th goal of the match, so he'll be pushing himself up on the looking for that golden boot in the Premier League. I think the race is probably between him, Ronaldo, and Greenwood at the minute. We'll maybe go check that out at the end of the episode. We'll see. But yeah, I apologise if this episode is super long. It's yeah, when we get games like that, there's not really a lot I can do, because the highlights just eats up a massive chunk of it. But we do go at 4 points clear, and that goal difference is just absolutely mental. So as we end things there, we are, like I said previously, 4 points clear. We're starting to pull away a little bit in terms of the Premier League. We have moved on to the final of the Carabao Cup. We are through to the next round of the FA Cup. And if we go to our next fixtures, we are getting closer to the end. We have a few episodes left. I'd say maybe 4 or 5 episodes left. Actually, it's going to be more than that, isn't it? There's going to be 3, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 episodes left, actually. Maybe 8 episodes left of the first season. We will, of course, be moving straight on to the second one. But yeah, next episode we do have Wolves, Aston Villa, and then the winner of the Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United fixture in the next round of the FA Cup. So Wolves are sitting in the playoffs, and who else do we have? Aston Villa are also sitting. That's 2 pretty hard games. We could be dropping points potentially here. Hopefully we don't, but you know, we could be. And yeah, of course the board are happy with an 8-0 win, a 5-0 win, and a 4-0 win. Why would you not be? But yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to end. We are on 2 losses at the minute. We lost to West Ham and we lost to Man City. And the only teams we've drawn against are Arsenal, Brentford and Man City. So unfortunately this season we didn't manage to beat our biggest rival, or our second biggest rivals, which kind of sucks. But yeah, look at that. 73 goals. And a lot of them have come against obviously weak opposition, like teams in the bottom half. But that Liverpool one, 5 goals against Liverpool is crazy. And we did actually concede 4 against West Ham, which is nuts as well. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please like, subscribe. Have a wonderful day as always. I will speak to you guys on the next one. And peace.